Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a guitar company that has been virtually MIA for all of 2023 and kind of in 2022. Well, they've been in the news for not so favorable reasons, but today we're going to be talking about some good news, and that good news is, as the title of this video suggests and the text in the thumbnail suggests, Dean Guitars may in fact be coming back. So before we start talking about Dean Guitars, all I ask is that you guys subscribe and like this video. It really helps out the channel, and yeah man, thank you so much in advance. So what am I talking about? Well, I'm a huge fan of Dean Guitars and I follow them on social media, and especially over the last give or take couple years, I'm always keeping my eye on Dean Guitars because I want to see the inevitable comeback from the company, and that comeback, in my opinion, has started today. What is being teased? Well, the Dean Zeros that we saw a long time ago, which we're going to talk about, are being teased, and in fact, you can win one of said new Dean Zeros with a contest that Dean Guitars is holding on Instagram. Speaking on the contest real quick, it's kind of interesting because the contest is take a picture of yourself with a Dean guitar and give the middle finger to the camera and post it. Not exactly sure how I feel about that, as social media is incredibly PC, and I don't know, man, I could see somebody getting hemmed up and getting their account flagged for doing that. But I guess enter at your own risk, right? But regardless, man, the Dean Zeros are in fact arriving, or have arrived, according to Dean Guitars' social media. So I did some research in preparation for making this video today, and there's a couple talking points I want to bring up. The first one is I had to go all the way back through my videos and find exactly when these guitars were first introduced the first time. And I had to go all the way back to March 2nd, 2021. Almost 3 years ago, these guitars were announced. Another thing I find relatively hilarious is if you take a look at my thumbnail when I first covered this announcement in 2021, look at the layout of my thumbnail and then compare that to the present day Dean Guitars announcement here at the end of 2023. I'm honored that Dean Guitars' social media department took inspiration from my thumbnail way back in the day. Now, to be fair, I don't even remember if I came up with that, or I might have just taken that from Dean Guitars. But anyway, man, I just found that to be a little bit funny and just, you know, all in good fun. Now, speaking on these guitars, why are these guitars so important and why should you care? Good question. Well, there's two main specs with the Dean Zeros, in my opinion. One, Fishman fluence pickups, and two, stainless steel frets. Stainless steel frets for me is always a huge win because I just love the way they feel in comparison to nickel frets. I think they feel a lot different, and I always welcome them. And stainless steel frets was always something that we as fans of Dean Guitars was always asking for, because prior to these production line of guitars, to the best of my knowledge, they never put stainless steel frets on their guitars. So yeah, dude, they just don't wear out hardly at all, if ever, and yeah, they just feel really good. I also did some price matching with several guitars on the market in comparison to the Dean Zeros. Let's call it how it is. The Dean Zero is taking inspiration from an Explorer shape. There's two guitars on the market that I price matched for this video. One from Schecter, the Schecter E1 with some Fishmans, and a Solar guitar E-type with some Fishmans and an Evertune. And the Evertune Solar with the Fishmans is the exact same price as the Dean with Fishmans and an Evertune. So that's a huge win for Dean Guitars, man. They're not upcharging like a mother trying to, you know, get more money or whatever. Like, it's in direct comparison and competition with all the other guitars on the market. And just so we're clear, we've seen 3 Dean Zeros. We've seen one with a Floyd, one with an Evertune, and one with just a regular string-through body with a single Fishman pickup. That one's my favorite, even though it's my least favorite color. Yeah, I'm just not really a huge fan of Evertunes, nor am I a huge fan of Floyds. So anyway, everybody, it sounds like, based on this announcement and this contest, that Dean Guitars is making the inevitable comeback. I knew it was going to happen because it's been a rough couple years, man. I mean, 2023 was rough, 2022 was rough, 2021 was rough. 2019 was like, it's been a rough couple years, rough half decade for Dean Guitars. So I personally want to see them come back and succeed. I want everybody to succeed, you know, within reason, obviously. But Dean Guitars has always been good to me, and they make cool guitars, and, you know, they're just cool people, all of the above. So the fact that these Dean Zeros are supposedly arriving, or have arrived, and are available to purchase, that's a win. At the time of this filming, it is October 23rd, 2023. I checked on Musician's Friend and Guitar Center, 2 dealers that carry Dean Guitars, and none of these guitars are in fact in stock. They've been back ordered ever since 2021, presumably. So yeah, they're still not available to purchase, but hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll change within the next week or so. Last thing I want to talk about in this video, I want to turn it over to you guys. What do you guys think of Dean guitars as a whole and where they stand here at the end of 2023 going into 2024? I know a lot of people like to throw around the phrase that Dean guitars is dead and or dying. I don't know anything about legal stuff, and I don't know anything about anything really. But in all seriousness, man, I'm not touching legal stuff with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, that's not my place, and I really don't frankly care at this point in time. But with that being said, all I can go off of is just, you know, my own opinion. I don't think they're dead. I don't think they're dying. Well, I think they've certainly died down a little bit. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but I don't think the company's going under. I hope it doesn't go under, but I certainly think this is the beginning of a rebuilding period, and I think this rebuilding period is going to take a long time. But, you know, if Dean Guitars does it right, markets it right, gets new artists and, you know, all that stuff, I think they'll be okay. So I would love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about Dean Guitars and where they stand and their place in the guitar community and guitar marketing? And with that, everybody, that's going to do it for this video, man. Just a quick little news bulletin. Haven't really done much news lately. I guess there really hasn't been much to talk about, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe again if you haven't done so you don't miss out on my regularly scheduled content. I got a lot of content that I got to get through. I'm slowly chipping away at it now that I'm back from tour, and yeah, I'm just super excited to continue to make videos and, you know, get back on the daily grind. So yeah, man, be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. All right, everybody, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section, and with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.